Hey everyone! In this video, I'll show you various Elementor tips, tricks, and advanced features that you can use to enhance and speed up your website editing experience. Elementor is a popular WordPress plugin that allows users to create professional-looking websites without needing to know how to code. It offers a drag-and-drop functionality which makes it easy to add and customize features like text, images, and videos, as well as more advanced elements like sliders, forms, and pop-ups. The tricks I'm going to show you in this video will both save you time later on, and they're ideal for beginners. Elementor is the easiest to use page building tool on the market today, so in order to reap all the benefits it has to offer, we've provided a series that'll show you how to make a stunning looking website without any hassle. In this video, I'll familiarize you with some hacks that you can use that are both beginner friendly, but will also give you an amazing looking end result. But before we start, we post WordPress-related content regularly, so be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. This trick is all about how to copy and paste style in Elementor. With the copy style and copy paste features, you can duplicate WordPress pages, posts, or part of them, copy and paste styles, and even copy an element from one page to another. As you can see, I've created this page with Elementor. But I want to copy the element style from this page over here. You can see various elements on this page. I simply want to copy the style from this page and apply it to the previous one. For example, I want to copy the style of this heading over here. To do so, simply right-click over it, and from the drop-down menu, you can simply select Copy. You can also right-click on this pen icon over here and select Copy from the menu that appears. Once done, let's move to the page where you want to paste the style. Here, simply right-click over the heading to which you want to paste the style. From the menu, select Paste Style. You can see the changes here. You can configure the heading settings and can change the color from here. If you want to set the background, you can do that as well by moving to the Style tab and then configuring the background settings. You can similarly repeat the process and change the background for this section as well. Once done, let's move to the page again to copy the style of the text. Again, right-click and copy the style like this. Now, moving back, right-click here and select Paste Style from the menu. I'll simply repeat the process like this. You can see the changes here. It's just a simple copy-paste method. Similarly, for the paragraphs here, I will again copy the style from that page. Now, moving back, paste the style like this. You can see the changes here. You can change the color of the text from here. You can see how beautiful the page looks now. This is how easy it is to copy and paste style in Elementor. This trick is all about how to use the Navigator feature in Elementor. Navigator is particularly useful for long pages or pages with complex, multi-layered designs. It has a tree-like structure that provides easy access to all the elements in the page builder. You can see this page here, which has a multi-layered design. To open up a navigation menu, all you need to do is right-click on your page, and from the drop-down menu, select Navigator. You can see this menu here, which has a tree-like structure. And you can easily access all the elements on this page. You can simply check out all the sections and the elements in them. You can see which section has what elements. You can also click on the respective column like this to navigate to that specific column on the page. You can simply expand each section and check the elements in it. The eyeball here can be used as a way to adjust the framework of a website in order to show the content you want to see and hide the content which you don't want to see. So you can show or hide the content or the sections like this. And this is how easy it is to use the navigation feature in Elementor. Now, let's look at how to copy or duplicate elements in Elementor, as this will save you hours of work, allowing you to quickly copy any style or element with a single click. To do so, simply navigate to the page, and you can see this page contains various elements. To copy an element in Elementor, simply go to that element and right-click on the pen icon like this. From the menu, simply select Copy. Now, I want to paste the text below this heading. To do so, click here, and then simply right-click. From the menu here, and select Paste. You can see the paragraph has been pasted here, and this is how easy it is. Now, I want to duplicate this inner section. To do so, let's go to the navigator. Clicking on this icon here indicates this section in the navigator menu. You can simply close the expanded section like this if it's not needed. To copy the intersection, hover over it, and you can see the section got highlighted. Now simply right-click over the intersection in the navigator menu and click on the duplicate. You can see the duplicate section here. You can drag and drop the menu item like this to adjust its position. So, this is how easy it is to copy and duplicate elements in Elementor. This trick will guide you on how to copy and paste the button style in Elementor. To do so, you can see this beautiful page created with Elementor here. Here, let's add a section to simply add buttons here. Once the section is added, from the various elements, simply drag and drop the button element to the section like this. I'm simply going to add one more button over here. Now, instead of doing the changes manually and setting the buttons, I would simply copy the button style from a page and paste it here. To do so, move to the page from where you want to copy the style. You can see the buttons over here. I want to copy the style from here. To do so, right-click on the respective pen icon and select Copy from the menu that appears. Moving back to the page, again, right-click over the first button and select Paste Style from the menu that appears. Similarly, let's copy the style of the other button as well. And simply paste it over here like this. You can see the changes here. You can configure the section settings like this. Make the changes as per your need. To set the button's alignment, you can configure the column settings like this. You can simply set the alignment from here. This is how easy it is to copy and paste style in Elementor. This trick is all about how to add additional breakpoints in Elementor. Breakpoints are used when designing your website to be responsive across all devices. Breakpoints use an additional set of CSS rules to apply to elements based on the width of the screen. To add additional breakpoints, all you need to do is go to the responsive mode from here, and you can set 3 breakpoints here, which are desktop, tablet, and mobile. In order to add more, simply click on the settings icon over here. And here you can see the mobile and tablet have already been added. And if you click here, you can find more breakpoints like mobile extra, widescreen, etc. You can see the range here. You can customize it as per your requirement, but I would suggest leaving it at the default. Once everything is in place, simply click on the Update button. In the pop-up, click on Reload Now. Now, once done, move back to the responsive mode, and you can see the additional breakpoints added here to this bar. You can check your site on various devices that we added. And this is how easy it is to add additional breakpoints in Elementor. In this trick, you'll learn how to set the background slideshow in Elementor. You can set a slideshow of images as the background of a section, column, or inner column, enabling you to build more complex structures and layouts. As of now, you can see I've used a single image background here. To add a slideshow of images, let's go to the section Settings. Under the Style tab, you can find the background type option. From various options given over here, you can see the slideshow background type. Simply select it, and now by clicking on this plus icon, you can add various images here to set as a slideshow in the background. You can either select those from the media library or upload new images. Let's select the images from media library here. Once done, simply click on Create a New Gallery here. You can add captions to these images if you want. Once done, simply click on Save Gallery. Now, on the left, you can configure various settings related to the slideshow. You can set the slideshow duration from here. You can even set the transition from here. Once done, simply update the page. And this is how easy it is to set the background slideshow in Elementor. This trick is all about how you can use the color sampler in Elementor. Instead of just using the color picker and choosing from the specific color palette, you can use the color sampler. The color sampler allows you to fetch colors from images and other elements on your page to create a coordinating color palette to use on a single web page or throughout your site. As you can see this beautiful page here, I want to change the color of this heading here. And now I want to take the color from this image. To do so, simply move to the heading settings, and to do so, move to the Style tab, and now configure the text color settings from here. You can see the color picker here, but it only allows to select the color from the given color palette. Here's this hidden feature named Color Sampler. Simply click on it, and now simply move your cursor and click on this image here. You can see the color picker creates a color palette that contains all the colors used in this image. You can simply select the color you want, and you can see the changes taking place as well. Similarly, you can click anywhere on your website, create the color palette, and choose from those specific colors. You can see the changes here. So, this is how you can use the color sampler in Elementor. In this trick, you'll learn how to set the dual color heading in Elementor. One can display eye-catching headings on the website with the dual color heading element in Elementor. You can customize and format the headings with different colors, backgrounds, borders, fonts, etc. to create your own different style. As you can see, this heading is here on this page. I want to make it a dual color heading. To do so, simply move to its settings, and under the Style tab, you can change the heading color from here, but it changes the color of the entire heading. You can use global colors as well. Now, I want to change the color of the success word in the heading. To do so, simply open the span HTML tag like this. And then close the span tag like this. To enter the color, simply enter style equals and the color like this. You can see the change in the color on the right. You can also add the color code here. Let's find the color code first. To do so, under the Style tab, go to Text Colors and select the color from the color picker. You can see the code here. Simply copy the color code from here, and now I'm going to undo this color here and set it as it was set earlier. Moving back to the Content tab, simply replace the color here with the color code. You can see the changes here. So this is how easy it is to set dual color headings in Elementor. This trick is all about how to use the Finder feature of Elementor. The Finder feature in Elementor is basically a popped-up search bar that can be used to navigate to many pages and settings on the site. It can be used to create new posts, edit other pages, navigate to different settings pages, and more. The Finder contains an array of categories. Each category contains a number of items. Each item includes a label, a link, and a set of keywords. When a user enters a search term, the Finder filters the list of items based on the relevant keywords. To use the Finder feature, simply press Ctrl and E. This is the shortcut for the Finder. Now, you can search for any page or keyword over here. For example, let's search for a contact. You can see the results showing the contact page. Clicking over it will redirect you to the contact page. You can see the contact page here. You can also search for the add keyword, and using it, you can add a new page template, you can add a new section, or a post, etc. Now, for example, let's add a new post by clicking on the respective option. You can see you've been redirected to a new post page. Similarly, you can also search for menus. You can see the results showing the menu here. You can click on it, and you'll get redirected to the same. You can also search for plugins. Selecting it will redirect us to the plugins page. And this is how easy it is to use the Finder feature in Elementor. This trick is all about how to use HTML tags in Elementor. HTML tags are essential for your site's SEO. Using them correctly will have a positive impact on your website traffic. As you can see here, I'm in the page editor window. You can see this heading here. To use the HTML tag, simply go to its settings, and here you can see an option to use the HTML tag. You can select the tags here as per your need. It's better to keep a single HTML tag on your website as it's essential for your site's SEO. Similarly, let's use the HTML tag for this heading here as well. Repeat the same process for setting the HTML tag. If we go to any of the sections, here also we can use the HTML tag. Here are the different types of HTML tags that you can pick from. I'd like to keep it at default. So, this is how you can use the HTML tag in Elementor. The next feature we'll discuss is the inline width in Elementor. We'll learn how to align elements side by side in the same column, control an element position, and use custom width to align your inline elements. As you can see here, I have two buttons. I want to set them up in a line. You can't simply use the drag and drop functionality. It doesn't work. To set these buttons in line width, simply go to the button settings. Then, under the Advanced tab, expand Layout Settings. Here you can see the width. Simply select Inline Width from the drop-down menu, and similarly repeat the process for the second button as well. You can see both the buttons are now aligned in a line. To add some specs between the two buttons, simply set the margin like this. You can see the changes here. Moving to the columns setting, you can configure various relative settings. For instance, you can set the vertical as well as horizontal alignment. Everything's up to you. This was all about the inline width in Elementor. This trick is all about how to add an intersection inside the intersection in Elementor. The intersection widget is used to create nested columns within a section. This way you can create complex layouts. You can drag and drop the intersection widget to any column on your page. As of now, you can see I'm here in the page editor window. Let's add a section first with two columns like this. Now, from the left, you can see various widgets or elements that Elementor provides. Simply drag and drop the intersection widget like this into the column. Now, if we try to insert the intersection widget again into these intersections, you can see it doesn't work. So, how are we going to add the intersection into the intersection? To do so, you can simply copy the parent column of this intersection. Now you can simply paste this inside any column of the intersection. You can see the intersection has been placed inside the intersection. You can simply paste it again if you want more intersections to be inserted like this. You can see the changes here. For now, I'll simply delete this intersection since I don't need it. Now you can drag and drop various elements to these columns inside the parent and intersections. So, let's add the heading element here like this. On the left, you can simply edit the heading text. You can configure other related settings on your own. Now for these columns, I'll simply add the image element or widget by using drag and drop functionality. From the left, you can click on Choose Image and add one from the media library or upload a new image. Similarly, I will add an image widget to this section as well. Let's add an image here. Following the procedure, you can add various widgets to make your section look more beautiful. I'm adding an image widget here as well. You can see how beautiful and easy it is to add intersections to this intersection. You can configure the section setting like this. You can set the column gap from here, and height can also be adjusted from here. And this is how easy it is to add an intersection into the intersection in Elementor. Hey, if you enjoy watching this video, click the like button, and of course be sure to subscribe to the channel for more WordPress related content. Let's get back to learning more Elementor tips and tricks. Now, let's learn how to switch to light or dark mode in Elementor. Elementor's dark mode saves your laptop's battery life, which helps the environment, eases eye strain, particularly at night, and provides contrast improvement in the editor panel for better accessibility. As of now, you can see that dark mode is enabled when on the page editor. But how are we going to do it? You can simply click on this icon here and click on User Preferences. You can see the UI theme settings here. You can simply select the light or the dark mode from here as per your preference. As I'm already using dark mode, let's switch to light mode. You can see the changes here. You can also set it to auto-detect. Once done, simply update the changes. Light mode is now activated. Similarly, let's navigate to another page using the Finder feature of Elementor. Let's navigate to the About page. And you can see the light mode here as well. To switch to other modes, again, move to the user preference settings, and you can select auto detect mode as well. Once done, simply update the changes. This is how easy it is to switch to light or dark mode in Elementor. Now, let's learn how to easily configure link options in Elementor. As you can see this page here with these buttons, clicking on this button simply redirects us to this page in the same window. But what if I want this link to open up in a new window? To do that, we need to configure the link options. So, let's move back and edit this page with Elementor. I'm here in the editor window, and moving to the button settings by clicking on it, you can see the link settings here. Simply click on the settings icon here to configure the link options. Here you can check the box beside Open in a new window so that the URL in the link opens up in a new window. You can also select the box beside No Follow if required. Custom attributes can be added for the link element. Once everything is in place, simply click on the Update button. Now let's view the page and check the changes. Let's refresh the page. Once done, click on this button, and you can see a new window opens up, and we get redirected to this URL. So, this is how easy it is to easily configure link options in Elementor. This trick is all about how to turn on maintenance mode in Elementor. Maintenance mode in Elementor is a great way to ensure your website is under construction without any disruptions. It allows you to hide your website from the public while you're making changes or updates. You can also use it to show a custom maintenance page to your visitors while you're working on your website. The maintenance mode is a great way to keep your website visitors informed and up to date with any changes you've made without any downtime. To activate it, in your WordPress admin dashboard, hover over Elementor and click on Tools. From various tools here, simply click on the maintenance mode. If your site is still to be launched and it's offline, then you can select the Coming Soon mode. And if your site is temporarily offline for maintenance, then you can activate the maintenance mode. Selecting the Coming Soon mode will return the HTTP 200 code. You can select who has accessed the site. You can even choose the template from here. Once done, simply click on Save Changes. You can see the maintenance mode has been activated. Now, let's log out first, and let's open the website in the incognito mode and check the Coming Soon mode in action. You can see the template here. This is how easy it is to turn on the maintenance mode in Elementor. In this short trick, you'll learn how to set the page background in Elementor. As you can see here, I'm here in the Page Editor window. I just want to change the color in the background of this page. But it's difficult to change the color for each section by going to the particular section Style tab and then configuring the background settings. So, in order to change the entire page background altogether, simply click on the Page Settings icon here. Once in the Page Settings, under the Style tab, you can find the background settings here. I will select the Classic background type. You can select the background color from global colors as well. You can also use the color picker to set the background color. As this section's color is still not changed, you can simply access the background type settings and change the color like this. Repeating the process, you can change the color as many times as you want. And this is how easy it is to set the page background in Elementor. This trick will guide you on how to reverse columns in Elementor. Reversing columns in Elementor can be beneficial when creating a page with a unique layout. It allows you to place content in a different order than what is typically seen. Reversing columns can also allow you to create a more visually appealing page, as it can add a level of visual depth and interest. As you can see here, I'm on this page, and you can see the sections here with some text on the left and the image on the right. To reverse columns, simply go to responsive mode from here. You can see this is how the page looks on different devices. Now, on mobile, you can see the page looks like this. I want to place this image on the top of the text. To do so, simply go to the section Settings, and now under Advanced Settings, you can see various tabs here. You can see the responsive settings here. Simply toggle the switch beside the reverse columns on mobile. You can see the image has been moved to the top. Similarly, you can switch on the reverse column setting on the tablet as well. For that, simply select the tablet from the top, and here you can switch it on. You can see the changes here. This is how easy it is to reverse columns in Elementor. This trick will help you roll back to the previous version when using Elementor. Sometimes we face an issue after updating to the newest version of Elementor. In that, you can switch back to the older version. Please note that it's not recommended to switch back to an older version, because some of the work you've done with the new version might get lost if you take this action. To roll back to the previous version, all you need to do is, into your WordPress admin dashboard, hover over Elementor, and click on Tools. Here, move to the Version Control tab, and you can see the Rollback Version settings. From the drop-down, you can select the Elementor version. I would suggest taking a backup of your database before rolling back to the previous version. Once done, simply click on this button here. Now, click on Continue, and it may take a few minutes. But you can see we have rolled back to the previous version. Visiting the plugins page, you can see the plugin activated here. This is how easy it is to roll back to the previous version in Elementor. This is the amazing trick to find out keyboard shortcuts to be used in Elementor. Keyboard shortcuts can help you in working more quickly and efficiently. They can also help you be more productive by allowing you to do multiple tasks at once. You can see I'm here on this page in Elementor. To know keyboard shortcuts in Elementor, all you need to do is press the Shift and question mark keys on your keyboard. You can find various keyboard shortcuts here. Here are the shortcuts to undo changes, redo changes, copy, paste, paste style, delete, duplicate, save, and many more. You can use shortcuts to navigate to the Finder, Navigator, Show or Hide panel, etc. You can find various shortcuts here which can be used as per your need. And this is the amazing trick that guides you to find out keyboard shortcuts to be used in Elementor. This trick is all about importing or exporting template kits in Elementor. The Export Kit function will allow you to export your entire Elementor content or selected content from one website and import it into another using the Import Kit function. Imported pages and templates will retain display conditions and site settings, including colors, typography, and other globals. To do so, in your WordPress admin dashboard, hover over Elementor and click on Tools. From various tabs here, click on Import Export Kit. From here, you can either export or import the template kit. For exporting a template kit, click on the Start Export button over here. Here you can select and deselect the components as per your need. Checking the box beside the template will export the saved templates, headers, footers, single posts, etc. Checking the box beside content will export all the Elementor pages, landing pages, WordPress posts, menus, etc. Similarly, checking the box beside site settings will export global colors, fonts, theme style settings, etc. Once done, simply click on the Next button. Here you can select the plugins which you want to export. Once selected, simply click on Create a Kit. Elementor is now setting up the kit to export. You can see a zip file has been exported, which you can import in any other site. Now, this is the kit we exported. In order to import, let's move back to Elementor and click on Tools. Move to the Import Export Kit tab. To import a template kit, you can simply click on the Start Import button. Here, we need to upload the kit we exported. And this is how easy it is to import-export kit templates in Elementor. So, these were all the amazing Elementor tips and tricks that you can use to make your editing experience even easier. I hope you learned a lot from this video. If you need any help or if you have a question, let us know in the comments section below. We'd be happy to get back to you. And if you like this video, be sure to click on the like button. If you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button and tap that bell icon so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next one.